Hi everybody, I'm John Collins, high stakes leadership consultant and executive coach here at Critical Victories near Lansing, Michigan. This is another video as part of my Professionalism Wins series, and it's probably what is going to turn out to be one of the most important because it is going to address a problem that many of my clients in my coaching practice face on a daily basis. Many of my clients that contact me are executive leaders, CEOs of companies, or people in management positions who are trying to improve their own leadership skills and their overall executive leadership presence within their organizations. And invariably, while talking with my clients, they bring to my attention that they are struggling with underperforming employees that aren't performing well or even misbehaving within the workplace. And oftentimes, they don't really know how to handle it. Complicating the problem is that many times these employees are doing just enough work to meet the expectations of their positions. However, as an organizational leader, my clients often know that these individuals, even though they may be meeting their minimum expectations, are doing damage to other individuals and adversely affecting the morale of other members of the team. So they feel like something needs to be done, but they don't necessarily know how to engage the underperforming employee to fix the behavior. And what I'd like to do is give you something to think about that can be extremely effective in helping wake up an underperforming employee. And I don't use the term wake up loosely because oftentimes employees that are misbehaving or underperforming have kind of lulled themselves to sleep, and they need something to happen in order to kind of jar their reality so that they rethink their own behavior and performance and start to function better in the workplace. As an organizational leader or as a manager who's trying to correct substandard performance or behavior, you want to keep something in mind. You want to understand that all behavior is a form of communication, and the behavior or the substandard performance that you are seeing is a message that you are interpreting. The mistake that managers make is they don't let the employee know that you as a manager are interpreting the message that they are sending. In fact, many of these underperforming or misbehaving employees don't even realize that they're sending a message, even though that's what they're doing. So oftentimes the best way to engage that employee in a really safe way, in a way that doesn't cause excessive controversy or risk causing some other kind of problem that may land you as a manager in some hot water with your organizational leaders, is to simply bring to the employee's attention the fact that you are interpreting a message from them, and here is your interpretation. You may say to the employee who's being grumpy in the workplace, or who, for example, is being hostile with other individuals, not saying good morning to people, just not being courteous, is to say to the individual something like this: you know, Steve, I want you to know I've been watching the way that you have been behaving and performing here in the workplace lately, and I need to tell you something. I need to tell you that you are sending out messages that I am interpreting. And my interpretation is that you don't like your job, you disrespect me as your manager, you disrespect this organization, and you don't respect the members of the team, and that you're not interested in making this a better place to work. That's the message that I'm interpreting from you. And if you keep sending that message, there's going to be adverse consequences, very serious adverse consequences. Now, when you communicate that kind of a message to an underperforming or misbehaving employee, what you're informing them of is the fact that they are broadcasting messages, because up to that point, they probably haven't even thought about it. So now what they're going to do, most likely, is they're going to start to attach meaning to their behavior, and they're going to realize that the way that they're carrying themselves, the way that they're speaking, the way that they're working, the way that they're interacting with their colleagues is communicating a message. So what it does is it makes them a little bit more self-conscious about the way that they're carrying themselves in the workplace. And oftentimes that can be the first and only step in helping to steer an employee towards performing and behaving better in the workplace. Give it a shot, see if it works. If it doesn't, then you can engage your disciplinary procedures. But oftentimes these types of problems can be dealt with by applying the technique that I just shared with you. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like to learn more about what I do here in my consulting and coaching practice, please visit my website at www.criticalvictories.com. Thanks for watching.